Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angryprepper. So today's video, we're going to talk about the Philly train attack, right? A sexual attack or rape. This was a pretty disgusting situation that happened on a train with people on it. Now, it doesn't matter how many people are on it. It doesn't matter that there was 3 guys on it or 3 people on it, sorry, or 20 people on it. The fact that this went down and no one did anything is what makes it disgusting. And what makes it even more disgusting is that people actually recorded this act while it was going on. Now, there is an article that came out 2 days ago saying that the district attorney, out of all fucking people, has got to be a liberal prick. This guy says that people weren't recording, that there might have been only 2. Doesn't matter if there was 2, doesn't matter if there was 10. You shouldn't have been recording, you should have been getting there and helping. You should have been beating the shit out of this dude. You should have been sitting there choking him the fuck out like what's his face in Minnesota, right? It's in Minnesota, whatever, right? You should have been choking this motherfucker out until he stopped moving. Preferably until he was dead, but that's a different story. This is what should have been happening to this guy. But instead, people are filming. All right, so now you maybe don't want to choke him out until he's dead. Or maybe you want to beat the balls off until he stops squirming around. Right? Nonetheless, none of this happened. The people who are on this train were about as disgusting and took part in this because they did nothing. I get it if you're old and you can't do shit about it. That's understandable. I get it if you are disabled and you can't do anything about it. That is understandable as well. But if you have if you have the ability to attack a guy, then you attack, then you take this motherfucker out. You do what needs to be done. You don't sit there and watch and record. Right? I mean, it's lending to society's decline because we are refusing to now help one another in our time of need. And this lady was probably looking for help and no one did anything. This goes back to a story a couple years ago where a lady was on a train here in New York City and I think it was her or her kid was getting beat up in the train station by a homeless guy. This is 2 years ago now, right? And the guy is beating up the kid, and the mother's trying to, get the guy off the kid, and everybody else in the station, this is a pretty fairly crowded station, does nothing to help. Zero. And here it is, her kid's getting attacked, she's trying to help, and no one does anything. Again, guys, society doing what they want to do. They want to sit there and say they're doing their part by, taking the shot or wearing their mask because they're helping society. But if someone's getting attacked or raped in a train, that's where you draw the line. So your whole feeling like you're doing something with society falls apart when you let someone get raped or you let someone's kid get beat up or you let an Asian lady downtown, which was a couple months ago, get her ass handed to her. Right, we saw that video footage of the doorman and the guy watching this lady get her ass handed to her and no one jumped out there to help. People are becoming more and more selfish because people are becoming more and more scared as well. People are like, well, I don't want to get hurt. Listen, get your asses handed to you. We're fucking mean Asian lady, we got our ass handed to us if it came down to it, but you still got to jump in there and help. You still got to be a part of the human race. And if you're not going to be a part of the human race, you should absolutely fucking, step aside and stay home. Don't have any input of what's going on. Don't sit there and yell at somebody for not wearing a mask, but then choose to look the other way when someone's getting beat up. You can't have it both ways. You can't sit there and yell at cops for doing their job, but then when something is happening, you don't want to step in. You cannot have it both ways. The world doesn't work that way. So guys, this is just me doing a short video on society declining because it's getting worse. I mean, forget about the crime now. Now people are not helping out. Now people are not stepping up and doing what needs to be done or should be done. They're sitting there now ignoring it. And if they're not ignoring it, they're recording it but still not getting involved. People want to be TikTok and Instagram famous for filming this shit instead of helping. If anybody I knew personally watched this lady get raped and didn't intervene, didn't help out, didn't fucking beat this guy's ass, obviously the friendship would be over, right? It would be over because you're a coward and you can't hang out with cowards. That's what it comes down to. And I know people like, well, I don't want to get in trouble for helping out. You can't get in trouble for helping out. You really can't. And even if you did, even if you got locked up for beating the shit out of this dude, so what? It was worth it. You beat a fucking animal off a lady who's getting raped and you went to jail. Big fucking deal. You still helped out. You still stopped the crime. Handle that bullshit later down the line. Don't worry about getting hurt. Don't worry about getting arrested. Sometimes, guys, you got to put your shit on the line to help other people out. That's what it comes down to. Growing a pair of fucking nuts and helping out. Anyway, guys, This is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. You can like, subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on the Angry Truth channel and the Angry Lensman channel. And other than that, guys, thank you for watching.